A very good morning to all my dear students. Today, we'll revise the second chapter from our first unit, which is a poem by Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken. The road is the symbol of the choice made by us in life. Many times, we regret the choice we make, but what is done once cannot be undone. The word road not only means way, it also means journey or a stage of journey. Here, road does not signify any ordinary road, but functions a metaphor of a vital decision in our life. Man regrets for what he has denied himself in life, rather than what he has chosen. Hence, the poet has given this poem the title, The Road Not Taken. The poet says that the path that we don't choose in our life is the road not taken. He describes his feelings about that choice that he had left in the past. The path which we have chosen decides our future, our destination. The important message that the poet wants to give is that the choice that we make has an impact on our future. And if we make a wrong choice, we regret it but cannot go back on it. So we must be wise while making choices. Now let's go through the poem, paragraph wise. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both. And be one traveller long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Once the poet was walking down a road, and then there was a diversion. There were two different paths, and he had to choose one out of them. The poet says that as he was one person, he could travel one road only. He had to choose one out of the two roads that were present in front of him. The yellow wood in the above paragraph, in the first line, symbolizes a forest with leaves which are wearing out and they have turned yellow in color. This can be because it's the autumn season. The poet says he kept standing there and looked at the path very carefully, as far as he could see it. Before taking the path, he wanted to know how it was. Was it suitable for him or not? Doesn't it happen in our life too? When we have choices, we have alternatives, but we have to choose only one out of them. We take time to think about the pros and cons, whether it is suitable for us or not. And not only then, we take a decision on what path we should choose. Similarly, the poet, he wanted to analyze both the roads before choosing on which path he should travel, as he knew that whatever path he takes will lead to where he is in life. Let's go to the next paragraph. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had warned them really about the same. The poet here says that he kept on looking at one path for a very long time to check if it is the right path for him or not. And then he decided and started walking on another path because he felt that both the paths were equally good. He says in the first line of the second paragraph, just as fair, which means he felt that both the paths were equally good and hence he started walking on one of them. He adds that maybe he felt that the path was better for him, so he chooses it as it had grass on it, which means that it was unused or less travelled. This shows that the poet was an adventurous person. In the third line, the poet says, and wanted where, which means that it was not walked over by many people. After he walked on to some distance, he realized that both the paths had been worn out the same way. Both the paths were similar. Just like in our life, we take any path or option, but all of them have similar benefits, disadvantages, problems, challenges, and we must face them. We think that we are choosing a better option, but it is not always that way. Students, from the third paragraph onwards is continued in the next video.